Hi, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Fights. I'm Joe Tessitore. I'll be joined by Teddy Atlas in moments. We welcome you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, Johnston.
All right, guys, remember this. Obey my commands at all times. Now let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they are underway.
1 year anniversary of this channel. So 1 year ago, I actually started making videos on this channel. Thank you so much for all the support. Now let's get this W.
What's the sense of being high endurance or fast if you don't have the kind of pace, the kind of landscape that you can use it?
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Johnston's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Able to counter that attack. Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Dang it.
Yeah. All right. Let's make this one work. Like we always do. Come on. Say cold water. Cold water. Say warm water. Warm water. Say hot water.
I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
This is great action right from the start. What an opening round between these two. Last 10 seconds. Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Good block. Accurate counter punch by Johnston. Johnston showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. An undefeated fighter in action tonight, and there's a certain confidence that only an undefeated fighter has.
Yeah, because he has not learned how to lose yet. He doesn't think that that exists in his world.
seconds to go here in the second round. And round number 3 is underway. Parries that punch intended for the head. Not able to land the headshot. Gets rid of that body shot. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Turns to offense by Dynamite. You know, I wonder if he's taking his man lightly because he is up on the scorecards, but you can see that he is being pressured and pushed.
You know, he's in there with a real solid guy. I don't think he's taking him lightly. It's just that he's in there in the kind of waters he's never been before. Deep waters. And he's swimming harder than he's ever had to swim before.
Oh, and there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Justin's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
Johnston's got to find a way to pull things together here.
Come on, let's go.
He got tagged earlier in this fight. He hasn't been the same fighter.
No, he hasn't, but he hasn't really had a chance to recover. You know, he needs a round, lose the round. Right now, his corner should tell him, look, lose the round. It doesn't matter. Just get yourself together. We'll pick him up later. We'll win rounds later.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Come on. Throw something.
Trying to get right up against his chest there, it seems, but you know what? It's working out well. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Come on, side to side.
Blocks away that headshot. They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Dynamite. Johnston
Hey, no,
push
no,
away. He
push
wants
me.
to breathe a little. Missed that uppercut. Johnston's just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Johnston's starting to show some swelling. His corner should ice that down. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Holy cow!
Ooh, boy.
Johnston's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Oh, and there you go.
Good night.
Johnston's gone down. Oh, wow, what a shocker there.
One, two, three, four, five.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Dynamite's in complete control. Teddy, way ahead on the scorecards every which way, isn't he?
Yeah, every which way, and especially the most important way, I think, is that the fight is in his kind of pace. It's a fast-paced fight. It's an outside fight. It's exactly what he wants, not only to be ahead, which we think he is, but to stay ahead.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Now here's a situation where his opponent has to jump all over it. You look at the punch stats and you can see ever since the knockdown, he's just not putting forth the offense he was.
No, Joe, I agree with you. If you were a fisherman, it's kind of like you just got a weather report. The tide is in, the fish are coming in. Go out there, put your pole in there, and grab all the fish.
Oh! Johnston's been stunned. Dynamite's doing a good job of targeting on the inside. Johnston, and for the second time tonight, he goes down.
One, two, three, four, five.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Johnston's almost out of it there. He was stunned.
He doesn't want to hustle. He doesn't want to clinch. That's the only thing that's gonna help him survive.
He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? From a big shot, now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Targeted counter punch by Johnston. Johnston's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down. in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Why am I going left-handed? There we go.
Halfway through this round here. Good looking counter punch. I know it's good to throw a lot of punches, but it's better to do what we're seeing out of him right now, and that's land when you throw.
Yeah, he's making everything count. He's putting everything out there for a purpose, placing punches beautifully.
Johnston
And
is trying to push away.
no pushing allowed for you.
That hook was well off the mark. Johnston's probably wondering what went wrong here. One simple knockdown, and his entire disposition has changed.
You know, it's funny you use that word disposition because that's what it's connected to right now. It's not so physical. It's more mental. He remembers the physical pain, but his personality is the personality anyway of a guy who's a little careful. Now he's like a recluse. You know, he's like a hermit. He's in a cave.
Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. Johnston's got to know that the answer is to go to the body against this faster fighter, but I'm not seeing him do it.
Well, that's part of the talent is knowing. It's just recognizing where your opportunities are, where they must be. Look, if you were in a car race with somebody, you knew they had a better engine, they had a faster car. Joe, if you had a chance, you might sneak out and take a little air out of the guy's tires. Well, go to the body, you take some air out of those tires, and the guy can't use his legs, he can't use his speed.
And a well-placed counter by Johnston. Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Good return fire that time. Johnston's night has not been going the way he thought it would go. He's taken some punishment. He's clearly behind on the scorecards, but he can't. There it is! Johnston,
Come on.
a sweet
Good night.
hook floors him.
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
This fight is over. Dynamite's gonna have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached, his opponent out. He's the victor. He's your winner by knockout, Teddy.
Well, we came in one.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, share, share, on social media, subscribe, and hit that bell icon.
Thanks.